Rethinking calcium. Why milk isn't your only option for strong bones for generations. Milk has been marketed as the gold standard for building and maintaining strong bones. The image of a tall glass of milk beside a plate of cookies has become deeply embedded in many people's minds, especially for those over 50. The message has been clear: drink more milk to prevent osteoporosis and fractures. But as research continues to evolve, so does our understanding of how calcium really works in the body. The truth is, while milk is a convenient source of calcium, it's far from the only one, and in many cases, it's not even the most effective. In fact, there are several plant-based and non-dairy foods that offer even higher calcium content, often with added benefits for digestion, heart health, and overall aging wellness. For people who are lactose intolerant, vegan, or simply looking for better alternatives, there's good news. Nature offers a wide variety of calcium-rich foods that can help support bone health in a gentler, more absorbable way. Why calcium matters more than ever after 50 as we age. Maintaining adequate calcium intake becomes critical. Bone density naturally begins to decline after the age of 30, and by the time most people reach their 50s and 60s, the rate of bone loss accelerates, especially for women after menopause. Calcium plays a central role not only in bone formation and maintenance, but also in heart rhythm regulation, muscle contraction, nerve signaling, and hormone secretion. Low calcium levels can silently erode bone mass, increasing the risk of fractures from even minor falls or bumps. However, calcium absorption doesn't work in isolation. Your body's ability to utilize the calcium you consume depends heavily on other factors, like vitamin D, magnesium, and the health of your digestive system. This is why diversifying your calcium sources and choosing foods that come with other supportive nutrients is one of the smartest moves you can make for your health after 50. Chia seeds, tiny powerhouses of calcium. One of the most surprising sources of calcium sits quietly in most kitchen cabinets. Chia seeds. Per 100 grams, chia seeds contain more than 600 milligrams of calcium, significantly more than what's found in a comparable serving of milk. But chia's benefits don't stop at calcium. These tiny black seeds are also rich in plant-based protein, fiber for digestive health, and omega-3 fatty acids that support heart and brain function. Chia seeds are especially gentle on the stomach, making them ideal for seniors who struggle with dairy digestion. Adding chia seeds to your diet is simple. You can stir them into smoothies, mix them with almond or oat milk to make overnight chia pudding, or sprinkle them on top of oatmeal and yogurt. Regular consumption can help bridge calcium gaps without causing bloating or discomfort. Almonds, a crunchy, bowl-friendly snack. Almonds are another excellent, often overlooked source of calcium. Just 1 cup of almonds delivers around 385 milligrams of calcium. Beyond that, almonds offer a steady supply of magnesium, vitamin E, and healthy fats, all important for aging bodies. Magnesium, in particular, plays a crucial role in calcium metabolism and bone health. Without enough magnesium, your body struggles to transport calcium to where it's needed most: your bones and teeth. A small handful of almonds as a snack or as a topping for cereals and salads can provide consistent bone-building support throughout the day. For variety, almond butter or almond flour can also serve as tasty ways to increase calcium intake. Tofu, plant-based protein with a calcium boost for those seeking a more substantial, savory option. Calcium-set tofu is a powerful ally in the fight against bone loss. Tofu made with calcium sulfate can contain between 350 and 850 milligrams of calcium per half cup serving, depending on the brand and firmness. Beyond its calcium content, tofu offers high-quality plant-based protein, making it an excellent choice for maintaining muscle mass as you age. Protein is critical not just for muscles, but also for bone structure and repair. Tofu's versatility in cooking means it can be added to stir-fries, soups, or even baked as a main dish. Its neutral flavor allows it to absorb the taste of herbs, spices, and sauces, making it a welcome addition to a variety of meals. Sardines, a non-dairy, omega-3 rich option for those open to non-plant options. Canned sardines, especially those packed with their soft, edible bones, are one of the richest dietary sources of calcium. A single 3-ounce serving offers over 325 milligrams of calcium. Sardines also deliver a potent dose of omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin D, both essential for reducing inflammation and enhancing calcium absorption. Vitamin D helps your body pull calcium from food into your bloodstream and bones, making sardines a natural combination of critical bone health nutrients for seniors concerned with heart health. The anti-inflammatory properties of sardines can also provide added cardiovascular protection. Kale, the leafy green with bone-strengthening power. Kale has long been celebrated as a nutrient-dense superfood, and when it comes to calcium, it doesn't disappoint. One cooked cup of kale provides nearly 180 milligrams of calcium, along with vitamin K, magnesium, and powerful antioxidants. Vitamin K plays an essential role in bone metabolism and helps regulate calcium distribution in the body. Seniors with low vitamin K levels have been shown to have a higher risk of fractures. Kale can be easily sautéed, added to soups, or blended into smoothies, unlike spinach. Kale contains lower levels of oxalates compounds that can block calcium absorption, making its calcium more bioavailable. Sesame seeds and tahini, ancient, calcium-dense staples. Sesame seeds offer another plant-based, calcium-rich choice. 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds contain around 175 milligrams of calcium. When ground into tahini, a paste commonly used in Mediterranean dishes like hummus, they become even easier to incorporate into your diet. Tahini spreads easily on toast, blends well into dressings, and serves as a flavorful base for dips and sauces. Additionally, sesame seeds provide magnesium, zinc, and copper trace minerals that work alongside calcium to promote optimal bone strength and repair. White beans, a simple, versatile calcium source often sitting quietly on pantry shelves. White beans like cannellini or navy beans are an inexpensive and accessible calcium source. A single cup of cooked white beans delivers about 160 milligrams of calcium, along with fiber, plant-based protein, and iron. These beans can be added to soups, stews, or salads for a satisfying and nutritious boost. They also pair well with tomatoes, olive oil, and garlic, ingredients that support heart health and fight inflammation, further benefiting bones and joints. Supporting calcium absorption, the role of vitamin D and magnesium. Eating more calcium-rich foods is only part of the solution for your body to effectively absorb and utilize calcium. It's essential to maintain healthy levels of vitamin D and magnesium. Vitamin D helps move calcium from your digestive tract into your bloodstream and then into your bones. Magnesium plays a key role in converting vitamin D into its active form. For seniors, this means spending time outdoors for sunlight exposure, eating vitamin D-rich foods like fatty fish or fortified cereals, and incorporating magnesium sources such as leafy greens, seeds, and whole grains. Small dietary changes that build stronger bones. Bone health isn't built overnight, but consistent daily choices make a powerful difference over time. By diversifying your calcium sources and including more of these natural, nutrient-rich foods, you give your body the building blocks it needs to maintain bone density, reduce fracture risk, and stay active and independent as you age. Whether you're lactose intolerant, vegan, or simply ready to expand your approach to bone health, these 7 foods offer delicious, sustainable, and effective ways to support your body from the inside out. The surprising calcium-rich foods that outperform milk for stronger bones after 50. For many people, the idea of maintaining strong bones has always been tied to a single food image: a glass of milk. It's a symbol of bone health repeated through advertisements, childhood advice, and even doctors' recommendations. Yet as nutritional science continues to evolve, we now know that milk is far from the only or even the most effective way to support bone density and prevent fractures, especially for adults over 50. Several common, nutrient-rich foods contain more calcium than milk and deliver additional vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats that play a crucial role in bone metabolism, joint health, and overall vitality. As the years go by, small dietary changes become powerful tools in maintaining independence, mobility, and quality of life. Below are some of the most overlooked calcium-packed foods that can strengthen your bones naturally. Chia seeds. Tiny but remarkably powerful chia seeds may appear small and unassuming, but they pack a serious calcium punch, with over 600 milligrams of calcium per 100 grams. Chia seeds offer more calcium than most dairy products. Their benefits, however, extend far beyond calcium content. These seeds are rich in fiber for improved digestion, plant-based protein for muscle maintenance, and omega-3 fatty acids that support heart and brain health. Chia seeds also contain magnesium, which plays a crucial role in calcium absorption and utilization within the body. Incorporating chia seeds into daily meals is effortless. Stir them into smoothies, create chia puddings with almond milk, or sprinkle them over oatmeal and yogurt. Their versatility and gentle effect on digestion make them ideal for seniors seeking simple ways to boost nutrient intake. Almonds, a crunchy and satisfying bone booster. Snacking becomes a routine part of life for many people, especially during mid-afternoon energy dips. While it's tempting to reach for cookies or chips, almonds offer a delicious, nutrient-dense alternative that actively supports bone health. Just 100 grams of almonds deliver around 160 milligrams of calcium, along with magnesium, vitamin E, and heart-healthy fats. Magnesium is especially important for bone health as it helps transport calcium into the bones, rather than allowing it to accumulate in soft tissues like arteries. Almonds also contain antioxidants that reduce inflammation and protect cells from oxidative damage, a factor in age-related bone loss. They are easy to enjoy on their own, tossed into salads, or incorporated into recipes using almond butter or almond milk. Making almonds a part of daily routines is not only simple, but also effective in providing sustained bone support. For many seniors, keeping a small jar of almonds in the kitchen serves as a visual reminder to make smarter snack choices. Sesame seeds and tahini, small seeds with big benefits, often relegated to garnishes on baked goods or sprinkled over sushi, rolls. Sesame seeds are one of the most concentrated plant-based sources of calcium, with nearly 1,000 milligrams of calcium per 100 grams. Sesame seeds offer nearly 4 times the calcium content of milk. Beyond calcium, sesame seeds are rich in zinc, magnesium, phosphorus, and healthy fats, all nutrients essential for bone regeneration and integrity. Zinc helps with bone tissue repair, while magnesium and phosphorus work alongside calcium to build and maintain bone structure. Tahini, a creamy paste made from ground sesame seeds, is a popular and delicious way to incorporate sesame into your diet. It pairs beautifully with olive oil as a bread dip or as a base for dressings and sauces in Middle Eastern and Mediterranean dishes. Sesame seeds can also be sprinkled on roasted vegetables, added to homemade bread, or used in muffins for a subtle, nutty flavor with powerful bone-supporting benefits. While it's true that sesame seeds contain oxalates compounds that can mildly inhibit calcium absorption, their overall nutritional profile makes them an excellent addition to a balanced diet. Rich in magnesium and vitamin D, both of which enhance calcium utilization. Sardines with bones. Nature's calcium capsule sardines may not be the first food that comes to mind when thinking about bone health, but they deserve a prominent place on the list, particularly when consumed with their soft, edible bones. Sardines are among the richest animal-based calcium sources available. A 100-gram serving of sardines provides about 380 milligrams of calcium. What makes sardines especially unique is their natural combination of calcium and vitamin D. Vitamin D plays a vital role in helping the body absorb and retain calcium in bones. Additionally, sardines contain omega-3 fatty acids that help reduce inflammation, and they offer a high-quality source of protein that supports muscle maintenance, crucial for preventing falls and maintaining mobility in later years. Their small, soft bones are easily chewed and digested, making sardines a senior-friendly option for those concerned about bone density. Incorporating sardines into meals can be as simple as adding them to salads, enjoying them on whole grain crackers, or mixing them into pasta dishes with olive oil and lemon. Kale, the leafy green that strengthens bones among leafy greens. Kale stands out for its impressive calcium content and bioavailability. Unlike some greens high in oxalates, which hinder calcium absorption, kale is relatively low in these compounds, allowing your body to access more of its calcium content. 1 cooked cup of kale offers nearly 180 milligrams of calcium, along with vitamin K, magnesium, and antioxidants that support bone metabolism and overall immune function. Vitamin K, in particular, plays a crucial role in directing calcium into the bones where it belongs. Kale can be sautéed, blended into smoothies, or added to soups and stews. Its versatility and nutritional profile make it an easy addition to meals for those focused on maintaining bone health through diet. Tofu made with calcium sulfate, plant-based protein with a bonus calcium set. Tofu is a widely available plant-based protein source that provides between 350 and 850 milligrams of calcium per half-cup serving. depending on the brand and firmness. Not only does tofu offer calcium, but it also supplies high-quality plant protein that helps preserve lean muscle mass, a critical component of maintaining balance and preventing falls as you age. Tofu can be easily incorporated into a variety of savory dishes, including stir-fries, curries, and soups. Its neutral flavor profile allows it to absorb the flavors of herbs and spices, making it a favorite in both Asian and Western cuisines. White beans, an inexpensive pantry staple for bone support. White beans, including cannellini and navy beans, provide around 160 milligrams of calcium per cooked cup. Along with fiber, plant-based protein, and iron, these nutrients collectively contribute to better bone and joint health. Fiber helps regulate blood sugar, which is important because chronic blood sugar spikes can indirectly affect bone metabolism and increase inflammation. White beans are also versatile. They can be added to salads, blended into dips, or used in soups and casseroles. Their affordability and long shelf life make them an accessible option for seniors looking to make small, sustainable dietary improvements. Building better bones through smarter food choices. Maintaining bone strength after 50 doesn't require extreme diets or reliance on dairy alone. Nature offers a rich variety of calcium sources, many of which provide additional benefits like anti-inflammatory fats, muscle-supporting protein, and essential cofactors like magnesium and vitamin K. By incorporating foods like chia seeds, almonds, sesame seeds, sardines, kale, tofu, and white beans into daily meals, older adults can significantly enhance their bone health in a way that feels enjoyable, varied, and sustainable, rather than focusing on single nutrients or isolated supplements. Embracing whole food nutrition that provides a range of supportive elements remains one of the most effective strategies for preserving mobility, strength, and independence as the years go by. Rediscovering calcium, foods, and nutrients that support stronger bones after 50 for decades. The connection between milk and bone health was considered almost unquestionable. Milk was seen as the cornerstone of preventing osteoporosis, strengthening bones, and maintaining mobility through the aging process. Yet as research continues to evolve, nutrition experts are shifting the conversation toward more diverse, bioavailable, and gut-friendly sources of calcium, many of which deliver added benefits for heart health, muscle function, and overall vitality. Beyond milk, nature offers a surprising variety of foods rich in calcium. Some are plant-based, others come from the sea, and many are already sitting unnoticed in kitchens worldwide. For adults over 50, especially those who experience lactose intolerance, digestive sensitivity, or simply want healthier alternatives, these options present a refreshing and effective way to build stronger bones naturally. Sardines, a natural blend of calcium and vitamin D. Few foods pack as much bone-supporting power into such a small package as sardines. When consumed with their edible, soft bones, sardines offer one of the highest dietary sources of calcium. A typical 3-ounce serving provides over 300 milligrams of calcium, along with a healthy dose of vitamin D, an essential nutrient that helps the body absorb and utilize calcium effectively. Vitamin D deficiency is especially common among older adults, making sardines a double win for both bone density and immune function. In addition to their calcium and vitamin D content, sardines offer omega-3 fatty acids that help reduce systemic inflammation, a factor often overlooked in discussions about bone health. For those new to sardines, they can be easily incorporated into daily meals, mashing them onto whole grain bread with a squeeze of lemon, adding them to tomato-based pasta, sauces, or mixing them with mustard and fresh herbs for a light salad are all excellent ways to enjoy these nutrient-dense fish. Joe, a man in his 70s, once ignored sardines entirely until his cardiologist recommended them for their heart benefits. After making them a regular part of his weekly meals, Joe noticed improved energy levels and a renewed sense of vitality, proof that even small dietary changes can produce noticeable results. Calcium-set tofu, a vegan superfood for bone strength. Tofu often appears on lists of plant-based protein sources, but not all tofu offers equal calcium content. The secret lies in how the tofu is prepared. Calcium-set tofu, made with calcium sulfate, contains between 350 and 850 milligrams of calcium per 100 grams, equivalent to or even exceeding the calcium found in a glass of milk. This plant-based, cholesterol-free food offers a solution for people who grow increasingly sensitive to dairy as they age, whether due to lactose intolerance, digestive discomfort, or personal dietary choices, tofu provides a mild, easily digestible alternative that doesn't sacrifice calcium intake. Despite its silky texture, tofu is a nutritional powerhouse. In addition to calcium, it contains high-quality plant protein, magnesium, and iron, all critical for muscle maintenance and bone metabolism in older adults. Tofu's ability to absorb flavors makes it incredibly versatile, whether stir-fried with garlic and broccoli, blended into smoothies for a creamy texture, or baked with herbs and olive oil for a savory snack. Tofu fits seamlessly into many types of meals. Carol, a retired nurse in her 60s, made the switch to tofu after her cholesterol levels began to climb. Initially skeptical, she quickly became a convert, noting improved digestion and better lab results at her next checkup. Kale and collard greens. The leafy greens showdown. Leafy greens often get praised for their antioxidant content, but they're also powerful allies for bone health, especially kale and collard greens. Both offer high calcium content with relatively low oxalate levels, making their calcium easier for the body to absorb. Kale contains approximately 150 milligrams of calcium per 100 grams and stands out for its bioavailability, meaning your body can absorb and utilize its calcium more efficiently. It also provides vitamin K, which plays a vital role in bone metabolism and calcium regulation. Collard greens, on the other hand, pack even more calcium, around 130 milligrams per 100 grams, along with vitamins A and C, both of which support collagen production and bone tissue repair. Both greens integrate easily into meals. Kale works well raw in salads, blended into smoothies, or lightly sautéed. Collard greens shine when cooked, often sautéed with olive oil and garlic for a warming side dish. James, a retired teacher, an avid gardener, grows collard greens in his backyard, eating them almost daily. James was delighted when his doctor noted that his bone density was higher than average for his age. Whether due entirely to his greens or not, his story is a reminder of how habitual dietary choices directly influence long-term health, rather than choosing one over the other. Alternating between kale and collard greens throughout the week provides diverse nutrients and a steady calcium supply, supporting calcium absorption, the nutrients that matter most. Consuming calcium-rich foods is only one part of the equation. What truly determines how much calcium your body retains is your ability to absorb and use it. For this, a few key nutrients and lifestyle habits play pivotal roles. Vitamin D stands as calcium's most essential partner. Without adequate vitamin D, your body cannot effectively absorb calcium from food or supplements. Vitamin D comes from sunlight exposure, fortified foods, and fatty fish like sardines and salmon. For older adults who spend less time outdoors, getting enough vitamin D from food or supplements becomes especially important. Magnesium is another crucial nutrient, responsible for converting vitamin D into its active form. Without enough magnesium, calcium absorption stalls. Magnesium-rich foods include leafy greens, whole grains, seeds, and nuts. Vitamin K2, although less commonly discussed, helps direct calcium out of soft tissues like arteries and into bones where it belongs. Vitamin K2 is found in fermented foods such as natto, hard cheeses, and egg yolks. Nutrients and habits that hinder calcium retention. Certain dietary choices can reduce calcium absorption or increase its excretion from the body. Excess salt is one of the main culprits. High sodium intake causes the body to expel more calcium through urine, potentially depleting calcium stores over time. Reducing processed foods and adding less salt during cooking can help protect calcium balance. Caffeine, found in coffee and tea, can modestly interfere with calcium absorption if consumed in large quantities, while moderate caffeine intake isn't a concern for most people. Excessive amounts, especially without balancing it with calcium-rich foods, could pose risks over time. Oxalates, naturally occurring in some vegetables like spinach and beet greens, can bind to calcium and reduce absorption. While these vegetables still provide valuable nutrients, balancing them with low oxalate, high calcium foods like kale and collard greens is a smart strategy for older adults. Building bone health through daily food choices. Bone health isn't just about preventing osteoporosis later in life. It's about preserving strength, balance, and independence today and in the years ahead. Small, consistent dietary changes like including chia seeds in your breakfast, enjoying a handful of almonds as a snack, or cooking with calcium-set tofu can deliver lasting benefits. By understanding both the best food sources of calcium and the factors that influence absorption, you empower yourself to make choices that directly support bone density, joint stability, and muscular strength.